God is like a racist grandpa. Actually, God is like a racist, sexist, homophobic, children and animal-hating and climate change denying grandpa that Christians are constantly trying to make excuses for. Like, well, he's old and comes from a time when stoning someone to death meant a little bit more than just giving someone a bit too much marijuana. And look, you can't expect him to help with global warming or rising sea levels or adhere to any kind of water restrictions when it comes to his Garden of Eden. He's used to being able to just flood the planet whenever he wants. And you can't expect him to be okay with women's rights or gay marriage, as back in his day it was just one man and one woman, or one man and one woman and their two sons, as God hadn't created any other women yet, or one drunk man and his two daughters, or one man and his multiple wives, or one man and his multiple concubines, or one man and his multiple wives and his multiple concubines, or one man and the woman that he raped, or one army and the virgin women that they captured, or one Holy Spirit, one underage virgin, and one carpenter, who, like every tradesman on the planet, had to come in and fix up the mess made by some idiot who thinks he's God just because he's got a fancy degree in how to create the universe, but since he tried to create plants before the sun, clearly has no idea how anything works at all. And then there is the classic excuse of, oh, but that was the old days, the Old Testament, but he's different now. Instead of committing mass genocide or infanticide, now he'll just threaten you with grievous bodily harm in the afterlife if you don't do what he wants you to do in this life. And finally, when your God is like a racist grandpa, if all else fails, just ignore the things that you don't like that he says, cherry pick the things that you do, and tell anybody else who is forced to interact with him that, look, if you are not an Israelite, as long as you pretend to just be a slave or a concubine, he's a real sweetie.
I'm just the son of a carpenter, and I don't want anything from ya, except for your eternal love and devotion and guilt